welcome to Chara's Tutorials. Today I will be teaching you how to make a functional keycard door that detects a higher level and lower level. And of course, a normal door that can only operate on one or a card higher. Now, if you are not interested in these results, in which I'll show you now,
Access denied.
it is unfortunate that you have not found the right video. If you are interested in this video, stay tuned. This is a very simple tutorial and should not take longer than 5 minutes. This tutorial will include building, animation gizmos, and circuitry. However, these circuitries are explained extremely easily. You will not be confused, I guarantee you that. And if you have a problem, please comment down below and I will assist you. Now, let's get ready for the tutorial. The first thing we're going to do, let's get started with the tutorial. Now, whether you're using this for a facility or you want to lock something away from your staff, this can be very useful in games. The first step we're going to want to do is, of course, grab a cube. Now, this cube can be placed anywhere. If you want, it can be even or just in between them. I would prefer it be even. Now, make sure you have yourself a keypad or wherever you're going to put the key card. It doesn't really have to be sophisticated in design. It can just be simple. Or you can just put the volume there. Now, you might be wondering, what do I mean by volume? Well, that brings me to the next part. You're going to want to open your Padalite, grab a trigger volume, spawn it in. Next, we are going to configure this trigger volume, make it keep track of objects, and make it card 1 in the filter by tag. Ooh, oopsie daisy. I apologize. Now, we're just going to set this aside for now. The next thing we're going to want to do is spawn in another shape. This is going to be our key card, or we can make this a key. I don't really know what you're going to do with this. You're going to send it back. Sometimes when you're making this, I would prefer to do it off-grid. Just have to be really careful with it. I just put my hand on my leg so it's stabilized. The keycard doesn't have to be perfect, it can just be any design. And of course, you're going to want to make it the color that the base right there is. Now we're going to configure this, make it grabbable, edit the tags of this object, add the tag, and give it card 1. And we're done with that. Now we're going to spawn in an animation gizmo. Actually, let me scale this a little bit. Now, with this animation gizmo, we're going to want to connect it to this door, add the play for when entering zone, and we're just going to move this to our sensor. I'd scale it into the blue zone. Next, we're going to click edit. We're going to add, and on it, we're just going to send it back, add another, send it here, Now we're gonna go to the end. We're gonna make it 4. Whoops. And we're going to make this 2. Kind of. And if you want, you can make it smooth, you know, whatever you want in the settings, whatever matches your ideals. Now, we are going to configure this and make it stop at the end. Oh, I apologize. And just like that, you have yourself a working door. Or keycard door, of course. Now, if you want, you can add a sound circuit. So whenever this is played, not only does it open this, but it plays a sound. And now, let's get to the second part. And this is actually a lot easier than it looks. So, we're just going to copy this. Just a 101 copy. And we are going to move this out. Next, we are going to match it to the second color. And we're going to copy this again. Disconnect the the wire here. Connect. I apologize. Connect it to this one. Now we're going to edit this one. Change it to card 2 for filtering, and edit the tag. Remove card 1, add tag card 2. Now, what we are going to do is just put them back. And I'll show you what this does. Ooh, let me just steal this one. Now, what I think is pretty cool about you being able to do this is the fact that you can add a little sound from, you know, a sampler. My bad, I took it in a little early. That is completely fine. And we're going to connect it to here. Now we can put it back. And you can add whatever sound you want. I'm just going to make an example. Access denied.
Access denied.
Now, if I were to grab these two, this is not a high enough level. It's going to play the sound, and this one is going to play the animation. Thank you guys very much for watching this tutorial. If you want more, make sure to subscribe to Char's Tutorials. I'll be making much more. In fact, I'll actually be teaching you guys how to make a layout similar to this one. It's a lot easier than it looks. As always,